So I've already been out and about and I've done what I needed to. So we're gonna try, I picked up a cherry slush for Alani and I'm gonna do that. And then I have a workout I picked out. I just use the ones on YouTube because I'm like, I ain't paying for anything. Because my problem is I'm very inconsistent, which I need to fix. But we're gonna try this. I don't like cherry, so we'll see how this goes over. My favorite, absolute favorite is the blue raspberry one. What is it called? Blue slush? Something like that. Anyways, it smells like cherry. Oh! That's not bad at all. That's actually, I don't like cherry at all. But these are really good. Oh, if you're craving something sweet, these remind me of like those little berries that are candy. Or the cherry candies, the soft ones. This is actually really good. I'm gonna start buying these. So like when we went to the States, they had a multi-pack which has peach, cherry, and then the grape, which I have a grape one. We'll try it tomorrow, but I don't like cherry, so I never want to pick it up. But holy, this isn't bad. I actually really like this. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna do my workout. Then I'm probably gonna have a bath, which I'm not going to show you my workout because nobody wants to see me flopping around on the floor. Okay, so I finished my workout, so I'm gonna read 50 pages of Throttled by Lauren Asher. And then by that time it'll be 1 o'clock, so I'll have my dinner, and then I gotta go meet my mom for her dinner, so we'll have dinner together. So, I'm reading Throttled. It gets really dark, I'm sorry. But it's actually really good. I actually watched, sorry, water for a minute. I watched F1 racing on Netflix, and actually I really enjoyed it, which is surprising. Who would have thought? I also have to cook the rice, which I'll turn on after. We're going to do a pork roast and rice for dinner for my mother. But yeah, I watched F1 racing on Netflix because I didn't have anything I wanted to watch. And I actually really liked it, surprisingly enough. So the book Throttled by Lauren Asher is similar. So if you like, F1 racing, definitely a book to check out. I'm also watching Umbrella Academy, and I actually really like it. Of course, Bridgerton. Trying to think what else I watched. It's the only streaming one that I pay for. Otherwise, I don't really, because we have such bad service where I'm from. Maybe I'll cut the other one. It's just not worth it, and because I'm changing jobs, we don't have internet at home. So it's only worth it to really pay for one, because I take my Xbox home when I go home on April 21st. But what else have I watched? Umbrella Academy is currently right now. I'm on episode 9, season 1. But yeah. So I'm gonna turn on the microwave and let that cook, and then so it's 11:56, so we still got some time yet. I could do we'll cook the rice anyways because I need it, but we might do sidekicks instead. Sidekicks in the pork roast, that might be better. I think that's what we're gonna do, is we'll make my mom some buttered sidekicks. Okay, my hairdo is on point. But I'm headed to feed my mother, so I have to stop at 7-Eleven and get her a drink. It's warm out though, it's 19. She's getting toasty out there. But yeah, I'm headed to feed my mother. I did the butter noodles, and then we had some pork roast that I cooked, so I gave her that. And then when I come back, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Ooh, no, we won't come back. We will go wash the truck because she needs to be done because she is filthy. So I think that's what we're going to do after I feed my mother because she desperately needs it, and it needs a vacuum. Oh, lady, your little puppy is tiny. Your little pug. Your little pugly. Oh, I can't wait to go home and see my dogs. And my kitty cats. Oh, well. Anyways, I'll let you go because I have to drive all the way there, so. So I was gonna do my truck today, but it's so windy that I think once I drive it out and it's wet, it's gonna be covered in dust, and then it would have been a ill-forgotten thought. Wouldn't have been worth it. So what I think, ooh, there's a bolt on the road. I don't want to drive that over that because I don't want a flat tire. But Sarkan called, so my check is ready, so I'm gonna go grab that. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this afternoon. I've read so I started at 86 and I'm at 114. So I gotta read basically another 100 and we'll say 120 pages. And then I get my 100 pages in for the day. So I like to read 100 pages a day or more depending on. This one, you think you're reading slow, but it's actually reading really quick. It seems like it reads slow because it's such tiny words on a very full page, but it actually reads really fast. So yeah, I gotta do that. My problem is, and this is where I struggle, is I would rather sit there and read my book than do an exercise, or, well, I like walking my dogs, but I do sometimes go, no, not today, when it's, yeah, we should walk them, because, see, if I lived in town, I couldn't use it as an excuse, but my excuse is always, well, we live on a farm, they can just run. Well, if I lived in town, that would ixnay half that problem, because that is basically my solution is, they can run all day, or I'll just run them with the quad, which the quad doesn't even work anymore. That's another reason why I want a side-by-side. That's eventually, but yeah, that would ixnay that problem. But I also don't really want to live in the town here. I would love to move. Where would I go? I don't know. When we traveled to BC, I loved BC. Like, the island was really, really pretty. So I really like the trees. I like that they're very big on the dog atmosphere. Your animals are allowed into basically all the stores. Most stores have places for your dogs to drink. Their trails are not just dog safe. They have bears, so they're not 100% safe, but they're dog safe. You can ride your horse on the trail. Like, that's really cool. But I don't know if I'd want to travel that way. I've been that way, but I'm not sure. I definitely would. I would love to move to the States. I would, but I just don't know. I think I'm also stuck. Like, I'm unsure what I really want to do in my life. I didn't go to school because I didn't want to pay for schooling that I wasn't going to enjoy. So then when my brother offered me more money and all it took was just a course, I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. But it's not something that I can see myself doing long term. And when I first started as a dietarian, I really liked it. Now I absolutely hate it, can't stand it. It's something that I've learned I really, really don't like. So now I'm just kind of stuck, and like, everybody asks, well, what do you want to do? That's the problem, is I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, and I think that's where I struggle. Like, I like YouTube. I really like making videos. My problem is my life's not very entertaining. And then, of course, I still live at home. I know. But if I sold my animals, I could probably afford a house. But I don't know. And I think that's where we all need to accept, like, if you don't know, it's okay not to know. And it's okay to be unsure. Like, you're not going to be able to figure out right away and be like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Some people do. Some people have their life all thought out. Whereas, I thought I was going to be a vet, and then I was like, well, no, because I'm not good at math. And I don't want to be stuck going to school for 7 years when I don't even like going to school. So that kind of defeats the purpose. I love to read, love reading books. That's where I've played with the idea of writing a book. I've started multiples, I just never finished them. So I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. I would like to travel more, except for it's expensive. Like, it's very expensive. So I don't know. I'm unsure as to what I want to do. And yeah, I'm pulling into Sarcan, so we're gonna go get our check. And I hope it's a good one. Let's be honest, I hope it's a good one. You pray for $100, but I don't think it's $100. So I'll let you know when I come back. Okay. Oh yeah, it's really bad. So we made $37.50, so that's actually pretty good. Because I had technically 6 bags, but one of them was a half bag. One was a tiny bag. Then I had some beer bottles. But all said and done, if you added it up, it equals right. But $37 is $37. So I'll go put that in the bank right away, and then I'll go probably watch Zodiac Academy. I have that on my brain because Zodiac Academy Book 9 comes out on April 23rd, and I want it so bad. Like, can you imagine? I would love to be on some of the authors' PR lists and get all the PR for the books that come out, but because like that's what we're seeing right now. Because let's be honest, I'm a book nerd, so on TikTok and on Instagram and everything like that, like I have side ones that are just for my book, so it doesn't conglomerate all together, which I probably could put them together. I don't think it would make a difference, but anyways, I'm just blabbering. Yeah, you see all the new books that are coming out and all the books that are really, really fancy. Like Elise, I hope that's how you say your first name, Silver's, they're only for events. The covers are gorgeous, but so I looked at like going to Book Bonanza, and I thought, oh, I'd take you with me. Book Bonanza, just to go for the event, that doesn't include my sorry ass getting down there, food for the trip, a hotel, the whole 9 yards, is $300, and that's US. 300 US is like 500 Canadian. It's not gonna happen. And then like you look at some of them, like I think there's some up in Canada, I'm not sure, but one, I won't have the time off, and she doesn't ship them. Like, you can't pay for it and have it shipped. It's all, you have to pick them up at the event, which is really sad. So I can't get the time off, and it's so expensive. Like, because you can fly, but flying's expensive, or you can drive, which is just about the same expense. It's still expensive, but there's so many like, oh my god. So Helena Hunting has this one cover that's coming out, and it's Alex and Violet from Pucked, and it's him looking at her from across the boards. And I know that book is gonna cost me, so that'll cost me probably, we'll say 150 Canadian to buy that. And I really, really want it. I really, really like that book, so I'm gonna save for it. I'm a big saver. If I don't have the money for it, I don't buy it. I'm just funny that way. And then I'll buy it, and then I regret buying it because it was so expensive, because I have buyer's remorse. Severe buyer's remorse. But I really want that cover. And like, she's taking it to a Polycon, and I can't go to that. Like, I'm sorry, the fees and the stuff. And she'll probably have it like for Book Bonanza, because I think she's going to Book Bonanza too. And I can't. But if it comes up on her website, I will be getting one, because it's glorious and I want it so bad. And then I'll get buyer's remorse. Like, so I ordered my Yeti, and so I had $250 free money. Now you're like, what the hell is free money? It was given to me as part of the government thing. So like, because I don't make enough money, we get GST. So I needed a new lunch kit, and I wasn't gonna buy a Yeti. I was gonna say fudge it and find the cheapest one I could get. So I got 250-ish free money or it's 215 from the government. So I sent it away. So I bought my Yeti with that. It only cost me 150, and now I've had buyer's remorse ever since, because I think I should return it and then pocket the money and sit on it for savings, because I'm just that type of person. Like, when it's expensive, it's expensive. But then you sit there and you think, like, Teleana, be reasonable. You're gonna need a new lunch kit. It's gonna last a while. You'll take care of it. It doesn't hurt that bad. It's like an investment. But then it's also, was it worth investing? Because what if I don't stay and do that? What if I don't go back to the hospital, which is what I really want? I'm just not sure. I'm very indecisive, let's be honest.